So Palermo, tell me a little bit about your time in Panama.
In Panama, I was the best of the best. Absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah, that's why we're here. Can you tell us a little bit about your career there?
Well, I was winning tournaments left and right. Got kind of boring after a while. There was no competition. So that's when I decided that I was going to leave my family, leave my friends, come over to the United States and conquer an untapped competition.
Palermo was at the top of his game. After winning a 14-0 game in Panama, he moved back to the States, where he was deemed a hero, a champion. He was awarded the Time Magazine's Best Bocce Player Award. I didn't even know that was an award. They give an award for everything nowadays. But nonetheless, Palermo was at the top. He had everything. Money, power, fame, and most importantly, the babes. Palermo was a god.
Palermo, he's really in a league of his own.
So you're saying that he's really surpassed all the expectations and is now one of the best?
No. You don't understand. He's literally in the league of his own. He's the only one playing.
Okay. And then, he punched a kid. He got so frustrated and angry at one of the babies he was facing in bocce that he pounded his face in. And his mother just watched, not caring. And then this started the downward spiral of Palermo. Reports started swarming in. Palermo, kid puncher. The media swarmed him at every instance they could. He got so angry with them, pushing them out of the way, trying to get to his places. And then, he did the unspeakable. He released a rap album. And his hit single, Bocce Babes, only reached number 52 on the Billboard Hot 100.
My name's Palermo. Those girls know me by my hair though. Shoot straight, yeah, no pull. While haters hate my bocce, don't know. Girls love it when I'm on the scene though. Yeah, I crashed my car, too much time at the bar, still world famous. My rap game's heinous, now sit down while I go brainless. Yeah, got my favorite cup, red solo. Always shooting first like I'm Han Solo. You on my list like I'm Watch Mojo.
Palermo, that was great. It was great. Just can you do it again, but better?
No, I thought that was really good actually. Like, no. I was really in the zone.
No, it was fantastic. It was great, but let's do it better.
Better. Okay. When you're as skilled as I am and you're going for the all-time record of bocce wins, like I was, how do I say this? You can get a little excited. So, I never would have thought I could have crashed down from this height. I was absolutely certain that I could soar all the way through.
Little did Palermo know his career and his entire life was about to be changed forever.
Yeah, I can barely remember what happened next, if at all.
Yeah, thank you for telling us about this. I'm sure it's very difficult.
Awful. Absolutely awful. Disgusting. Horrendous. I can't bear to relive it. Can we...
Yeah, no.
When the accident happened, Palermo wasn't even wearing a seatbelt. He had bocce balls in the back, and to top it off, he was drinking coffee. And his head hit the steering wheel and the windshield, then coffee went up his nose, searing his brain. He had damage to his cerebrum and 27 concussions. I don't know how you bounce back from that.
After he came out of his coma, Palermo had lost his sense of balance entirely. He could barely function, let alone throw a bocce ball.
And at that point, I thought, this is it. This is when I hit rock bottom.
His career was over. He could barely look at himself in the mirror.
Second. But I wasn't going to let it end there.
Palermo would recover to win 4 straight Northeastern Rhode Island Amateur Championships.
He was the only one in his league. He swept through the Northeastern Rhode Island Boys Bocce League like fire through dry grass. They actually had to give him butter because he was on such a roll.
Me and Palermo have been friends since we were 7 years old. We'd been through everything together. I mean, we got our heads stuffed in toilets by the bullies, got hung by our underwear on flagpoles. Unfortunately, my bocce career was ended by a sprained wrist. But I can still stay involved in the sport through Palermo. I'm his biggest fan.
After winning these championships, Palermo would rise to become only ranked 217 at the end of the 2016 Bocce season, only ahead of Acton Mason, the only bocce player in the country with no arms. Like the press agreed, he was never really truly meant to recover from the crash.
He was totally destroyed on the inside. We all agreed that after the accident, there's no way he could return to what he was.
As much as I love Palermo, there's no way he can come back from an accident like that. Just can't happen. It's never been done in the history of sports. You know, bocce is a savage beast of a sport, and I guess it just bit the wrong guy.
All right, Palermo, can you just give us 3 words to describe yourself?
Yeah, I will. Determined, humble, incredibly awesome. I would say I'm charitable too. Business-minded, successful. Speaking of business-minded, I got a new line coming out. This one is from the Comeback Legends collection.
Thank you. That's all we needed for today.
Wait, No. Can we?
No,
keep
we're
going?
all set.
Can we wing it?
We're all set. Palermo.
Bocce's not a viable career. I need money.
We're all set.
Shut up!
Little did Palermo know. Palermo? Who's this? Bocce? Wait, you're telling me you're making a bocce movie? You got me to do a bocce movie? A narrator for a bocce movie. You spent $200 million to buy me to do a bocce movie? You really are sick in the head.